Jamie from True Nature Wellness Spa in Des Moines, Iowa. Today we're going to be doing a body sculpting, aka body cavitation. Today we will be doing the 90-minute procedure where we will be doing ultrasound technology cavitation. It takes a total of 40 minutes, 20 minutes above the belly button, 20 minutes below the belly button. If you were to do legs, you would be doing the back of the legs for 20 minutes on one side and then 20 minutes on the other side. Same thing goes for hips and on your arms. You can only do body cavitation one body part at a time, and you can only do radio frequency treatments once a week. And this is because when we do cavitation with radio frequency, it actually helps release the adipose cells and the tissue into the lymphatic system. And so if you do more of those radio frequency, you could have issues with your lymphatic system kind of getting clogged from the detox of this procedure. And so for the first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to put some ultrasound gel I've already preset my machine to 40 minutes. And we are going to put the energy, there's different energy levels. You can start people out at 30% and go up to 80% for the stomach. And if you do your legs or your arms, you're gonna be able to go at 100%. We just have to protect the organs. So they have us, the protocol is to be at 80%. So I'm just gonna move the ultrasound gel around the area that I'm going to be working on. And we will begin. So cavitation and body sculpting requires you to have a consult with me, and based on questions that basically qualify you for cavitation, we determine whether this is a suitable treatment for you. There's definitely some contraindications, such as cancer, if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, if you have history of heart conditions, and also if you have high cholesterol. So there's other contraindications that we would go over in your consult. But once we have determined that you are indeed a candidate for it, we can get you scheduled. The prep for your first appointment is, and for all of your appointments, quite frankly, is you have to drink at least 33 ounces of water 2 hours prior to your treatment. You also will not eat anything for 2 hours prior and 2 hours after. You will also drink the 33 ounces after your treatment as well. But basically what this is doing is it's sending out ultrasonic sound waves through the adipose tissue. It's stimulating them, and it's basically sending them a signal that it's okay to release, that something's about to happen. And the main common kind of side effect of this is you have ringing of your ears. And that is basically the sound waves traveling through your body up into your eardrum. So during your procedure, you can bring in earplugs. And sometimes, I mean, it's up to you whether you're sensitive to high-pitched sounds, but it does not cause injury. It's just more of a mild annoyance. So I'm just maintaining a constant flow, constant movement, so that one, you're getting to all the areas that are being treated. And also, if I sat here and I just stayed on the area, I can burn you. And so it's super important that we continue to just make slow movements across the treated area. Now, I'm not doing any treatments directly onto the bone. I'm just staying outside of the skeletal structure and just staying in the affected area. Mainly, if it's in the stomach area, it's going to be your visceral area, which is your stomach, your mid-stomach section. Everything okay?
Yep.
All right.
A little bit of ringing in the ears, but
Okay.
nothing too crazy.
I also want the patient to have an open communication with me if they start to feel nauseous or sick, or if it's too hot for their skin, then I can turn it down. As far as the intensity and the ringing, we have found that it makes no difference whether you're at 30% intensity or 100% intensity, you're still going to have the ringing of the ears. I do play soft music or whatever music that you would like to listen to during your treatment, but we just want to make sure that we have communication. Basically come in and just relax, meditate, and just let me do all the magic. So after the 20 minutes of this section is over, I do stop the machine and then begin on the lower half of the stomach. All right, so we have now finished our body cavitation. We had started on the upper abdomen and we worked to the lower abdomen of a total of 40 minutes. This next process is going to be radio frequency, and this is actually what heats up the tissue, which is your fat, and then emulsifies it. And then the next process after that is vacuuming. So we're vacuuming towards the lymphatic system, the nearest lymphatic, or the lymph, which is going to be in your groin area. Okay, so we just got done with our radio frequency. We went through the entire treated area. Took about 35 minutes to heat up that tissue to 107.6 degrees Fahrenheit or 42 degrees Celsius. And so the next step would be to do the vacuuming with low emitting radio frequency. And so during this process, I am going to be applying an oil so that I can have glide with and suction with my vacuum. And we're going to be suctioning down towards the nearest lymph, which is going to be in the groin area. If I was working on the back, upper back, or the arms, I would be going down to the axilla area for that lymph release. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply just a thin layer of oil. We don't do a lot of oil, one, because there is a filter inside of this, and it will suction up and it will clog your device. I do change the filters out with each client. You get a little massage in this. Okay. So like I said before, so we will set this at a low energy level, which is at 30%. And then this is only going to be for 10 minutes, okay? I'm able to adjust the amount of suction, and so there's a dial on the side of the machine, and so I want just enough suction to be able to hear it pop when I pull it off the skin. So are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay. So I'm going to be on consistent vacuum. You hear that pop. So I'm basically just going over the affected area